Bonsoir, good evening, non-playable characters. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim modded series. Interesting NPCs. And what the? Alright, he does look like a mage, and apparently he can teleport from a chair to a bench. That was that was something for sure. Oh god, if you're new to the channel, Yokoso Hajime Mashite, welcome, nice to meet you. And if you're a regular to this series, like Mrs. Voice, like Teresa, Okairi Nasai, welcome back, welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I got the cats being buck wild in the background. We're here with Meresine and Tikrid, two other
with the heathens. In the guard, we took bets on who would be the first to introduce their knuckles to a Thalmor chin.
Thank you for chiming in, Tikrid. We found this interesting NPC. They're both interesting NPCs.
Like that is why magic gets a bad name. Shame on you.
My zombie's not out, Meresine, whoever you are. Are you the court wizard?
No, that honor is Sabile Stentor's. A smart woman steers clear of Stentor, and keeps herself out of the dungeon when she's having a bad day.
What do you mean?
Let's just say that the headsman's axe may not be the worst way for a Solitude jail prisoner to die. Look at that. I've told you to watch your tongue, and mine is waggling. I've said enough.
So what's your job here, Meresine?
I make sure Erica keeps breathing.
Okay, so not an interesting NPC, I guess. Because I feel like that's not nearly enough dialogue.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
All right, I appreciate your straightforwardness. So we had stopped here because we're trying to get a house for Maxine, the zombie child. When we finally get her, who's jamming over here? Just a random bard. That's wild. Alright. I don't know. I never like it when guards are running. What is it? Dragons?
We've stopped. What is it?
I don't know. This dude's sprinting up here for some reason. I don't know what's going on. He wasn't in his post? Is that what the deal is? Yeah, I was hoping to like get real quick snag which house is ours. If we get it, this one. No, not that one. This one? I don't know. It's one of these freaking houses over here. I thought it was that one. Am I cuckoo? I don't know. Anyway, we have some reading to do this episode. We have some questing to do this episode. But if we do get Maxine, I would like to send her someplace nice. I kind of would like to send her to my home with all my other children, but I don't know that that's going to be an option. Since when are this is I don't know. I'm not used to there just being random bards around. Is that normal?
Ah, good to see you.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
Oh, okay. So the quest that we have currently active. Just double checking with everybody because interesting NPCs, sometimes they're new in new places, sometimes they're in old places. Who am I bumping into? Excuse me, Tikrid. So let's take a look and see where we're actually supposed to be going. We are going. I have no idea. Where the hell? Every time. Where's... Alright, there it is. Oh, Markarth. Okay, why are we going to Markarth? Help me remember here. Potima has summoned from beyond the grave. Has been summoned from beyond the grave and is gathering power. Excuse me. I have a cough as always and forever. I lean away from the mic and cough away from the mic. Hopefully it's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's what we need to do. And we need to find Krillo. I kind of want to do the Mogo's Mead quest that we had picked up, though. Let's do that. That should be fun. Because I don't like Maven Blackbriar. I don't know if anybody who plays this really likes that character. I mean, there's people that always like every character, so I'm guessing it's possible. So this is supposed to be a stealthy mission. You hear that, ladies? My controller is vibrating. Why? Why? Why the hell is my controller vibrating? Okay, that's confusing. It's like I took physics damage while playing Fallout. Oh wait, is this the lady with the dog?
Man's best friend? More like Mer's worst nightmare.
I haven't seen her for a while. But there's a lot of great, interesting NPCs in Riften. We've done most of them. That didn't sound right. Hey, Unumla's here. Oh my god. One of the biggest and best is here right now. A lot of times my wife is here in the, Temple of Mara. Who are you?
Are you up for hire? Travel with me, and I'll pay you.
No, I'm good.
I might have seen better days, but a naval fighter, I am still. Travel with me. I'll pay you some coin when we get there.
No, I don't.
That's Swit. One day he'll regret pushing all of us around.
Are you up for hire?
No.
Travel with me.
I'm saying is that Darren's going to push someone too far one day, and they're going to push back. Hard.
I don't know who's talking. Where am I supposed to be going? Did I go right past it? Is it down? No, this is somebody's bedroom. I don't want to be in their bedroom. Can I jump over this? I can. Seriously, where are we going? Am I going all the way down there? Huh. Ah, okay. Oh, we're stealing it. Okay. Right as I went to do it, the dude turned around. Don't watch me. I'm shy. Alright. Remove the Mogo's Mead case.
Ah, there you are. The natives were getting restless waiting for the porter to deliver the mead. And if there's one person you don't want to see restless, it's Maven Blackbriar. Is that the case? Perfect. I'll go ahead and take that.
Do you think I should apologize for being late? How's the party coming along? What are your thoughts on Mogo's Mead? Actually, I'm not the porter. I switched the bottles with skooma. We better get going or Maven will be incensed. I don't remember what we're supposed to be doing for this. How's the party coming along?
Splendidly. Although we're still waiting on the main course, so to speak. And that's where you were supposed to come in. Maven would have been rather embarrassed if those two troubadours didn't burst into song and stall for time.
Should I apologize?
I don't know about that. You might be better off not showing up at all. Maybe if we get her drunk enough, she'll forget. Although I don't see Maven Blackbriar as the type to forget anything. Why don't you come by anyway, and let me do the talking?
Alright, you do the talking. What are your thoughts about Mogo's Mead?
No, I don't know much about it. Other than the song, of course. That always puts the tavern folk in good spirits. I'm just surprised Maven was willing to put anything other than the name Blackbriar on one of her products. Asgeir must have insisted, and the profits wouldn't be too shabby either. People would be obliged to drink it, just so they can sing along.
Alright, let's get going.
Oh, she's plenty incensed already. Hopefully those troubadours really do know the Poetic Edda. That would put even Maven Blackbriar to sleep.
Yeah. Alright, so we know who the troubadours are
You're
going
aware
to
of
be.
this, but an old ancestor of mine once owned the old Mogos Mead brewery here in the Rift.
Nope, didn't know that, Devran.
It was by far the most popular mead of the day. Far more influential than Blackbriar mead, but you didn't hear that from me. Asgeir invited me as sort of a tribute.
God damn it. Trying to listen to him. There you go. What? Keep talking. I don't know that.
I won't go back to emotions, El. I won't.
I don't know that we want to be out here. He only went that way because he bumped into the bald lady.
I have a lot of respect for the Restoration School. Skyrim could use more healers.
We're just taking the long way, apparently. Yes, we know who the troubadours are going to be. So this should be interesting, if nothing else.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Damn right they did. Goddamn bastards. Stealing my sweet roll.
Everything all right?
Beautiful baubles.
What is it? Dragons?
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Oh, we're actually going into her house. I don't know. For some reason I thought it was going to be up there. But no, it looks like we're actually going to her house. Which I've 100% broken into and stolen a bunch of stuff from. So, this should be interesting.
Oh, look at the... Sorry, just thinking about my...
All right, we're here. Oh, why don't you introduce yourself to the other help while I talk to Maven?
What other help?
Oh, right, the servers were dismissed. You can talk to the troubadours. The orc doesn't say much, but the other looks amiable enough. Just talk to her, and make yourself look busy.
My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need?
I'm supposed to be talking to somebody.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
I'm good. Hello, troubadour. We've never seen you before.
Why, hello, stranger who I've never met before. I hope you're enjoying the party.
So, I guess I'll speak first. As the descendant of one of the original brewers of Mogos Mead, I am pleased to be here at the table today. Everyone knows the bard's song, Mogos Mead, but few have tasted the richness of the drink that inspired it. Now, thanks to the generosity of one Maven Blackbriar, they can. Of course, some say what makes Mogos Mead so special isn't the honey, but a secret ingredient imported from outside of Skyrim. What is that secret ingredient?
Skooma!
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, come on now, Maven. If you despise the mead so much, why even sell it?
To collect a larger share of the market, with minimal cost.
Ha ha! I guess that's as good a reason as any. To profits then, and the continued success of the Blackbriar Empire! Troubadours, how about a song?
Drink up, my boy. Drink to those who have fallen. May their souls find their way to Sovngarde!
Just when you think things couldn't get any worse.
I knew myself a maiden fair with emerald eyes and fire-red hair. She owned a tavern by the sea and served warm drinks of mellow honey.
You know, Maven, maybe you're right about this
drink
mead.
we'd ever need.
Tastes
Take
kind
a
of
flask
hot.
and take a seat.
Call me crazy, but I think
And drink thyself a sweetie treat.
this might be skooma.
Huh. Somehow I doubt that. It's a bit melodramatic, even for you.
Ears up. Perhaps it's best we make a strategic exit.
What?
Run!
What in the world?
Meresine, you're blocking his path. Just Meresine, I can't move until I'm stuck until he gets past Meresine. Oh, this might be broken. No, Meresine, get out of the. Oh my God.
Fus Roda!
That didn't work the way I wanted it to. I was hoping to blow Meresine out of the way. Oh, and I don't even know if I have the cooldown now. Oh, wait. Keep going. Keep going. Alright, there we go. Jesus. What's everybody looking at me for? Okie dokie, and day now. Any day now. Is it just broken? Oh, come on. He got through? God damn it. Alright, let's try to wait. Let's wait an hour just to see. Nope. Alright, what if we wait an entire hour? An entire day. Had the hiccups. Excuse me. Nope. Balls. Alright, I'm gonna pause. I'll be right back. See if we can fix this.
What in the world?
Okay. So. I heard the door close. God damn it, why is this not working? This quest. Oh, balls. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. So they run out, and then that's it. It's just broken. But I can't move. I don't know why I can't move.
Fus!
Yeah! Someone's being attacked!
You never should have come here.
Okay.
God damn you!
Well.
You've already lost.
That wasn't, okay.
Sorry, just thinking about my experiments.
So what I did was,
Yes?
I asked her to wait a moment
Don't
here.
be long. You know I don't like waiting. And why?
I mean, I did it in the doorway over there. So maybe
Pleasure
somehow.
is but pain's costume.
Okay, we're gonna try to do something different. So.
Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
No, I'm trying to get this dude to talk to me. I don't know. Now it's broken in a different
What
way.
in the name of oblivion do you want?
Oh my god.
Watch what you're doing.
It's gonna knock
And what
everything.
might you need?
I don't have time for idle chit-chat. What is it?
Why is he not talking to me?
My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need?
Nothing. Shut up. All right. So then we're. So then
If
we're.
your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
All right, we're here. Oh, why don't you introduce yourself to the other help while I talk to Maven?
Alright, I'm going to say something different this time just to see what happens. I am an important person and deserve a seat at the table.
I'm sure you are. But right now, you are the porter who didn't deliver Maven's mead on time. So best to make yourself invisible. Talk to the female troubadour.
Yes?
She seems friendly enough. The orc I'd stay away from. Only Maven frightens me more than that one.
Alright, so...
Yes, sir.
Why, hello, stranger who I've never met before. I hope you're enjoying the party.
I guess I'll speak first. As the descendant of one of the original brewers of Morgo's Mead, I am pleased to be here at the table.
Alright, so what if I sit all the way over here?
Morgo's Mead, but few have tasted the richness of the drink that inspired.
I'm going to pause again
Now,
so that we don't have to
thanks
sit
the
through this.
generosity of one
Alright, here we go.
Run.
So now we're in a different room completely. So they're running. They leave.
What is it?
And...
No dragon can withstand the fire of the Red Mountain.
I'm still just stuck in place.
This is the best time to hunt. Fire craves the night.
Now I purposely left myself here so that way I could go through the door if I wanted to, but I don't have that as an option. So this quest is just bugged, I guess, which is disappointing. Let's see if doing some console command magic doesn't look like it. What if I... Yeah, so I can't no clip. I can move around with the free cam, but otherwise I am stuck in place. There's another console command, I'm blanking on what it is though, that might make it so that way I can move. What if I switch to third person? Nope. Nope. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna just... Sorry about all this. I don't know what the problem is with this quest. So again, we're gonna load and just pretend pretend like none of this happened. And I guess, I mean, I'm just gonna load back in here and I'm just gonna turn right around and leave, I guess.
Just thinking about my experiments.
I mean, I guess I could let him do the first part of the dialogue and then just... Oh, because I still have no clipping on. There we go. Alright.
My mind is on my experiments
shut
today.
up.
What did you need?
Nothing.
All right, we're here. Oh, why don't you introduce yourself to the other help while I talk to Maven?
Okay, we still have to go through his
right,
nonsense.
The servant. Just talk to her.
Alright, I'm not... No, I'm leaving. We'll just leave this like that, and I'll do some research in between episodes to see if I could figure out how to fix that. Because I'm really not sure. Forgot to turn off the other quest. And we're going to go Falkreath. to the strange cabin. We're going to do some wonderful reading, because we have some reading to do for Maxine's.
You look concerned. How can I help?
Can you explain to me why the wild horse keeps coming with me? Because I don't really understand what's happening. All right, we are reading. I didn't click on them purposely, so that way I should be able to. What was her mom's name again? Why am I so bad at remembering her mom's? Yvonne. Her mom's name's Yvonne. So we have the research notes of Darianus Romanius. And we have 2 things for Yvonne, right? I believe 2. Yvonne's journal and the old family book. So I guess we'll start with this one. Which leveled me. I haven't leveled in forever. Okay. Let's try to get an idea of how much reading this is. Because, again, this mod, the Maxine Zombie Child mod, is mostly told through... I haven't been counting, but oh my god. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, we're also getting some spoilers with the pictures. And unfortunately, my throat's not as great this episode. It was last episode, so I'll do the best I can. This episode is not sponsored by H2O. Water makes the water flow. I don't know. All right. Darianus. So I was saying Dairy Rains because I thought that was an N. But then if I come out here, it's not an N. I thought it was DARIREINS. So I thought it was Dairy Rains. But it's not. It's Dairy Race? Dairy Race? Romanus? We're just like in the last episode, we're just calling him Dari. I, Dari, have decided to start keeping a journal to document all the exciting happenings lately. I am head of a team of researchers. We are members of the College of Whispers, inquisitors tasked with questioning summoned Daedra. In particular, we were interested in the inner workings of necromancy. We wanted to know what the Daedra knew on the topic. After much trial and error in our workshop in the Colovian Highlands, we finally summoned a Daedra who knew much on the topic. It was surprisingly compliant, which led many of us to question the legitimacy of the information. It explained how the darkest of all necromancy works. Creation of black soul gems has been known to mages for ages, many just through the human soul. Many just through, that's not the word that is thought. Many just thought that the human soul without a black soul gem was completely converted to magic in the process of using it for enchanting an item. The Daedra claims that this part is not accurate. If what it says is true, then those souls actually go to a specific realm in Oblivion, the Soul Cairn. Now we know that that's true because you can go to the Soul Cairn in this game. This realm has no Daedric prince, but beings called the Ideal Masters. These beings have only one interest, and that is the acquisition of more souls. This means that all mages who resort to the use of black soul gems end up having dealings with the Ideal Masters eventually. The Daedra tells us that the standard trade that is proposed by the Ideal Masters is a simple one: souls for the ability to command the undead legions of the Soul Cairn. At first glance, this deal appears to be fair and highly beneficial to the mage. However, in that mage's pursuit of souls, what they don't realize is that they come to rely far too much on the Soul Cairn's legions. This eventually leads to the mage using more power than they have given to the Soul Cairn, causing their own soul to become claimed by the Ideal Masters. This would most certainly explain why this knowledge has been hidden until now. Anyone who learns of the Ideal Masters ends up with their soul taken by them. Before the Daedra departed, he mentioned that there could be alternative methods for dealing with the Ideal Masters. My fellow researchers must take a moment to discuss this knowledge. Second entry. After much deliberation, my team and I agree that we can't report this information to the College of Whispers. Far too many would gain incredible power in a short time if the information were true. If their information was false, then we would be discredited. Not reporting any information will mean that soon they'll send someone to investigate our delay. I don't believe we have much choice on the matter. We are packing up our equipment and research materials. We'll head north to Skyrim, through the mountains, and avoid the roads. The College of Whispers will send even more members after us when they discover we've disappeared. Clearly this information is dangerous, but we must find out its implications on our own. Third entry. It's official. We are now enemies of the college, but we are also now in Skyrim. We'll keep traveling north into the forest past Falkreath. Soon we'll set up our new workshop and find out what the Daedra said. Find out if what the Daedra said is true. If so, then we'll devise a method of truly harnessing the soul card. If not, then we'll continue our research regardless. The College of Whispers was far demanding of its members, claiming all research done and restricting the results to the elite. I'm sure we aren't the only ones that have thought this. Entry 4. We finally have come far enough. We're setting up a camp that will last us a good while in this climate. I can feel many odd magics in this land. Coming here was wise, as I think this is the perfect environment for our research. Soon we must begin gathering materials to build a special altar with. The Nords are distracted by their civil war, so moving about unnoticed will be an easy matter. The same civil war is making pursuit impossible by the college. We'll finally be able to relax here and get to work. Let's get to work. Entry 5. The altar is finished. It was built specifically for channeling conjuration-based magic. We've been going over all the research notes we brought with us and have come up with a theory on how to deal with the Ideal Masters appropriately. The plan will be to set up a very specific agreement with them, a contract instead of a simple deal the Masters will try to trick us with. We know they want souls, but this contract will ensure that they never claim ours. While we reap the rewards for whatever effort we put into gathering souls, we will need a human soul to put into the black soul gem so we can begin the experiment. This will require us to begin looking for an appropriate subject. The isolated nature of our location will prove quite useful. Entry 6. Failure. My team suffered a casualty. The rest of us are in rough shape, and we failed to capture the subject alive. That was no mere man. We underestimate the tenacity of those who live here. Not a bright one, though. While we were scouting the woods, we found some dead soldiers and began preparing them for use as zombies. As we thought we were going to bolster our ranks, this man comes charging out of the woods at us. We were startled, thinking it was a member of the College of Whispers who had finally tracked us down. As we looked toward our attacker, my colleague next to me dropped to the ground. He had a knife lodged firmly in his throat and was dying instantly before my eyes. We all froze in disbelief at what just happened. The man seized the opportunity to tackle one of us to the ground and began beating him mercilessly. The rest of us jumped in, but it took some time before our assailant showed fatigue. We thought that we were finally going to capture him alive. That's when he picked up a large rock off the ground and began charging again. We reacted with our harshest destruction magic and slew the man. Curse our luck. This will set us back considerably. Upon investigation of the man's belongings, we conclude that he must be a local hunter. We even found a picture of a cute young lady with her daughter. Must be his wife and child. Once we've tended to our wounds, I think they'll make great research materials. Alright, so I'm guessing... I do really enjoy the artwork. I think it's very cute. I'm guessing the idea was he saw them and thought he needed to kill them to protect his wife and daughter. I don't know. Entry 7. It's been some time since our encounter with the hunter, and we are back in fighting shape. We know the lay of this land very well now, and will not permit ourselves to be struck down by another local. We have come into contact with other local mages who also share our interest in the study of dark magic. However, to call them primitive would be an understatement. These are forsworn witches. They told us of an old mine nearby that hasn't been used for its original purpose for a long time. The miners accidentally discovered a locked away cavern which ended up killing them all from poisonous gas. The gas eventually cleared, leaving the building behind, leaving behind nothing but corpses. Eventually a powerful Hagraven took up residence here, using the corpses to create a small army of zombies which she used to solidify her territory. She now has Briarheart warriors for bodyguards and a colony of Forsworn living in that mine and cavern. As their witches grew in power, they learned to summon all manner of Daedra to serve them. The Hagraven has become so powerful she now even commands some of the local werewolves. It is a literal pit of damned. Luckily, they seem disinterested in us as we pose no threat and our camp isn't in her territory. We've even traded some goods with them, which has proved vital to getting our research back on track. We must take great care when dealing with them, as they are enemies we do not want. We also can't let them know what we are doing over here. Needless to say, we'll be avoiding her territory for now. I take a sip of water, sorry. Entry 8. The time has finally come. It is the 13th of Frostfall. We've been watching the pair of females for a while now. That's not creepy at all. They live in a cabin some distance away. We suspect the daughter will be far easier to take back to the altar alive, so we have a plan to capture her this evening. We've observed her going out into the woods every day to forage, and she always sticks around the same area. We must act quickly as we do not need her mother to become involved. The weather today is also in our favor, but I'm sure many of us could do without the bitter coldness of this land. Soon we'll see if the information given to us by the Daedra is true or not. We'll also get to repay the favor to that damn hunter. Entry 9. We have found the girl, and much to our surprise, she appears to be out way past her usual time and lost. The weather is frigid, but the rain and darkness conceals us well. The sound of our careful steps are muffled by the rain falling through the trees. We are being extremely cautious and waiting. The girl is wearing herself out and not equipped to last in this weather. She is even wandering in the direction toward our camp, so we'll keep letting her do the work for us. The girl appears to have been suffering from hypothermia. The time is now before she passes. We began to pursue the girl, purposefully making noise in the mud as we ran. This frightened her into running, using the last of her energy. As she tripped over her own feet and fell in the mud, we put a sack over her head and struck her just hard enough to render her unconscious. I threw her over my shoulder and we went back to our camp. By the time we got there, frostbite was claiming her hands and feet. We have the altar finally prepared, so we must trap her soul in the black soul gem. Alright, well, we know that this doesn't go down correctly. Look at that creeper in the background chasing out the poor Maxine. Amazing! Entry 11. Amazing. What the Daedra said was true. More importantly, the experiment was a total success. After we charged the altar with our own magic and the white souls of many animals, we revived the subject as we cast soul trap on her. She began to panic as she had no idea what was going on. That is when we began preparing her body to become a zombie. While she was still alive, she did not last long during the experience, forcing her tormented soul into the black soul gem. This soul was particularly pure and full of fear from her passing. The next step in our experiment was to break the black soul gem on the altar as we began to open a small portal into oblivion. It worked like a charm. The ideal masters immediately struck up a conversation with us. They were curious to know why a soul was offered freely to them instead of used for enchantment. We explained that we were interested in striking a deal with them and that a soul was the down payment. The Ideal Masters gave us the standard deal speech and we refused, telling them that we... Sorry, I'm trying. Telling them that we wished to have a deal of our own choosing that would strongly benefit them. The terms were simple. We offer full power souls to the Ideal Masters, and this adds to our count with them. We gain the ability to use this power at any time of our choosing with a strict limit of how much power we've put in. Those in possession of this contract cannot have their souls claimed by the Soul Cairn. My team and I can now access the power of the Undead Legions without fear of consequence. If we could gather up enough souls, we could instantly summon an undead army of thousands out of thin air ready to make us the rulers of this land. We'll never have anyone question our research or to report to ever again. With freedom to exploit this power, nothing will stop us. Most of us are wary from the ritual, but that didn't stop a couple of my colleagues from continuing to prepare the girl's corpse into a zombie. We need quite a few to gather more souls if we want the Soul Cairn's legions. It's a shame that Hunter was far too damaged to be of any use. It will be morning soon. After a mug of mead to celebrate our success, I will try to get some rest. Bro. Alright, this is the last entry. I was like, please don't tell me there's like 20 more pages. Entry 12. We have a serious problem. You have a lot of problems, bro. A lot of problems. My biggest problem is my throat is not enjoying this reading as much as I would like it to. Alright, one more sip of water. Alright. We have a serious problem. I awoke at the very crack of dawn to relieve myself away from the camp. Upon my return, I can tell that there is something wrong. I heard cries of agony that I suspect came from my colleagues. We've come too far to lose everything now. I should flee, but we need that specific altar for depositing souls into our account. I will approach carefully to see what is going on. If I am to die today, I do not want my research to go to waste. I will leave this journal here, hidden in the brush, with hopes that maybe a Forsworn witch can gain this knowledge. Hopefully, I can just come back here to find it later. We shall see. We don't have enough souls in the count to be of any real use yet. The child zombie isn't ready either, as she is mostly taken apart at the moment and requires much work and donor parts before reanimation, so I will have to rely on my own magic for this. May luck be on my side. No, dude, I don't want luck to be on your side. Alright, so that gave us the huge other part of what's going on, which I think really helps. So we had a third party's observations of what occurred. We now have had the bad guys' observations of what occurred, and I'm going to guess in Yvonne's journal, there's that picture again. I kind of want to count the pages, but I hate that we're spoiling the pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh my god. Okay. It's so much. And how about this? Alright, so this is the book that they talked about that we can't read. And I made illusion magic go up. So, we'll read Yvonne's journal. I'm not even going to say we're going to read the entire thing in the next episode, but we'll read some of it. How you doing, Maxine?
Ooh, pretty colors.
Your egg's on the...
Careful with that.
I'm trying to put it... Relax. I'm trying to...
Yes?
Put it in your bowl.
Yes?
There you go. How you doing?
Hi there.
All right. She don't have any...
Thanks for talking to me.
You're welcome, Maxine. She's such a sweetie. We don't have anything else to do with her right now. Now, I am curious. They're talking about a cave with hag ravens in it nearby. Where is that? Is that this? I think that might be that. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna just head in that general direction. Why is there a skeever over here? Yeah, we haven't done nearly enough fighting in this episode. I always try to have a balance, because I realize some people might not want to sit there for 15 minutes and listen to me read a story. Even if it's an interesting story, in my opinion at least, I think it's interesting and fairly well written for, you know, a mod. That's why I thought it fit in pretty well with the interesting NPCs. The only thing is, instead of having a voice actor or actress speaking the lines, like, I have to... Yeah, because this is...
I almost called it quits. I thought my adventuring days were over. Now I can't see a day when I stop.
Yeah, so this is where we found that Maxine had been kidnapped. Now, it's saying that their camp was near here, though. So where was their... Because there's the altar. I don't know. There is something... No, that's that. Just trying to figure out, based on the story, where their camp would have been located. In the context of, because they said it was nearby, that she was running towards their camp. Because this couldn't have been their camp, right? Because I don't know vanilla well enough. All right, there is somebody there. We've been here. This is why is she fighting the fox?
Time to finish this.
Oh wait, they're hostile here? Yes, okay. I don't know why I wasn't expecting them to be hostile.
I've had enough of you. Give up while you still can.
Come on, my shield against your sword.
You killed her right into the fire. Good job. Who are you shooting at?
I'll tear you to pieces.
Did you try chase some person down all the way over here? Seriously, where'd they go? She was definitely chasing somebody. Oh yeah, an orc marauder. Alright, so this is definitely not their base, because this is orcs. Now, what is all that blood I can see from over here? Is that the altar? No, the altar's to the... I definitely see a bunch of blood. Right there. What is that? Like, I couldn't see it from the angle I was at. Okay. Does anybody know? I don't know. Alright. Real quick, I wanted to head to that cave. Yeah, that's right by where she got kidnapped. But if that's supposed to be part of the story, what would that have been? where he saw, like, is that where his camp was supposed to be? I don't know. But this is the only cave nearby. Not missing another location. So this must... What is this? There's a little camp over here. Then we have a hunter's journal. Tikrid, excuse me, damn. Okay, that doesn't seem to have any relevance. Weird. Yeah, it has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. So we'll know almost immediately. I just want to dip in here. I mean, we clearly discovered this place, but not been in it. I just want to dip in here if I could freaking find it and see, does it have... I mean, this is literally right off the road. I don't know. Does this have hag ravens in it? No, we've been in here before. Yeah, we've been in here before, so this is not. Alright, I don't know then. I do not know. But we still have to read Yvonne's whole journal next episode, so. I mean, there's nothing over here. Let's go talk to this dude. Where is he? In the Hall of the Dead. Okay. I don't know that I've been in the Hall of the Dead in Solitude before. Which feels really weird to say, but I don't know I've ever been in this building.
You lost?
Does Vanilla bring you here for anything?
You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome.
How long have you tended the Hall of the Dead? As the man who was executed buried here, Falk sent me to talk to you about Potema.
Ah, Potema. Former Queen of Solitude, and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her.
And now that Potema has returned?
Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She has gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
Okie dokie, wait, you want me to do this alone? I can do that.
Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Potema. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minions.
How?
As to Potema herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Arche.
Okay. Where am I going? I'm leaving? I just got in here. I thought didn't he just say I needed to go into the catacombs?
What needs to be done?
Why am I not? Going into the where are the catacombs? Catacombs. Bro, he said... Yeah, I needed to enter the catacombs. Why is the quest marker... I'm confused. Okay, well those bones are rolling around over there. Yep. This is catacombs.
We've stopped. What is it?
I got stuck on that pole over there.
The Empire shouldn't have bargained with the heathens. In the guard, we took bets on who would be the first to introduce their knuckles to a thumb or chin.
Don't pull the tail. Let light's anger fail.
What? Who the hell are you?
4 mortals made a pact, dressed in blood, signed in blood. The hollows scream words unknown, knells of silence to forewarn that which cannot be unseen. Darkness fathom daylight's dream. Signed in blood, dressed in blood, neither death nor calm nor coming spring can stop the scarlet rain or sea. For the seeds have been planted in the void, and the void planted in the seed.
Well, Matt, that was a lovely verse. I'd like to hear another. Easy there, Breton. You shouldn't be down here. It's dangerous. You see a mill, perhaps a bottle of skooma? Bro. Sure, will be nice.
Verses are words, and words perverse. They speak and yet say none. Round and round, up and down, until the period comes. The pact is done, signed in blood, and all is soon forgot. For dressed in blood the evil comes, and the world is long for naught.
Tell me about this pact.
4 mortals said the words, and brought the blight upon this land. 2 knives, 1 tail, and the hour of death is soon at hand. The 3rd with sand between her toes, the 4th with ice upon his breath. Together in ritual and sunken time, they seek the dismal death. The stage is built, but the chairs are all but sterile. A place for one who sits opposed, a challenger, a champion, a hero. For when darkness fells the day and swallows the stars, all that's left to light the path is the fire that burns in mortal hearts.
Okay. I am not following this terribly well. The fates have brought me here. I am your champion. Sure.
Steel tongues and iron teeth clack day and night for but a septem's peace.
I don't think we're gonna get a straight answer out of her.
Names are all we are. Name it, and it shall be known. It wears a new name. Wears it proud, same as the old. Mother said, your name is Gwyvain. Father agreed. It's a lovely name. The children called her ugly and vain. Mother said, ignore their game.
You don't strike me as vain, mad perhaps, but not vain. It doesn't appear as if you come from a broken home, yet something broke you. Where are your parents now?
Lukewarm sunrise, the monarch dances, and the dragon lies. Green pillows flanked ground so true, and ring stalks leaned seams of blue.
I suppose you have no idea how this happened to you.
Seams ran jagged on a curved dome, shuddered, snapped, lost in moans. Thrusting pain, unending pain, never will it after. Heart bleeds, but no blood comes. Sorrow knows only laughter. Trust was given, trust was shaken. Love she kept, so it was taken.
Okie dokie. How do you know of this pact?
The tail said, I smell another. The knives said, you smell a corpse. Bones rattle and bones wake, and smells are voices hoarse. 4 mortals made the pact, but another sat in shallows. No one sees the short, the poor, or the blind in the shadows. The 5th one heard the pact, but did not speak or sign, shivered, trembled, fought for warmth in cold's frigid bind. In the shade to hide from shades, and say the words that felled the day.
Nothing you say makes sense to me, so it makes no sense to say goodbye. Okay, yeah, I mean, honestly, this pact took place in the catacombs or crypts. Strange they couldn't distinguish your smell from a corpse. Let's be nice. So this one's the only one that I can really do.
The sand says, you must find the dead. The tail says, we found them. A claw is brought, a wheel is turned, and the end is near to ground them.
Okay, the claws brought part sounds familiar because we used those claws to get in places.
The cat whispered doubt to the knives, but its blades cut through the knee. It quivered no more, but first sat matted, lapping meekly at its fleas. The knives nodded to frozen breath as it read from tome of forgotten death. Flame rose, flame cold, wretched, wrenching soul of old. From the earth born anew, cleansed through blood and both defiled, water mixed with grains of sand, cut from the curve of the mother's child.
Oh, crap. Crap. Okay. An elf is in every option. If I was supposed to be figuring this out from what she said, I failed miserably. So we have elves in all three. Redguard's in 2. Khajiit is in 2. Nord is in 2. Oh boy. So trying to use Argonian is also in 2. But Imperial's only in 1. Man, I don't know.
Frozen words conjured life, soul unbound to cause limitless strife. Daylight's end is Nern's final chapter, sand on the rug, frozen not long after. So it was said, and then signed in blood, but only for 3 and not for 1. The 4th was dressed in shades of red. One soul entered while the other fled.
The Redguard was murdered for corrupting the blood ritual with loose sand. Nords craved death and made a worthy sacrifice. They killed the Khajiit for his own cowardice. Elf was the leader. Only his body was a worthy vessel. Oh my god. Bro. I don't even know if I answered the last question or got the last part of the riddle correct. So the Redguard, the Nord, the Khajiit, or the Elf.
Knives cut and are cut, dressed in blood while the other signed. Sent to the void were the knives, and in its place comes wicked divine. The land it treads and blood is fed, different clothes, same grin. Holes in the mask or skin mate's skin. Is it wolf or pheasant, spider or fly? Knives are green and touch the sky. Find it well, find it plain. All we are is in a name.
This being you speak of is a high elf, an orc, big green, although you left out the ugly part.
Eldawen, Eldawen, a mare to be scorned. Plaintive cries and knells of death like echoes of newborn. Dressed in blood, washed in white, and winter turns to endless fright. For what is lack if all is lack and day is same as night?
Tikrid. Alright, she said Eldawen. I know that name. Tikrid, did you follow any of that? Meresine? You guys want to chime in? 3 minds are better than 1? No? And then she kicked me out of...
Vestigial, evil, evil, vestigial. Live again, die no more. The pact was made by mortals for...
Alright. So, oh my god.
The cat whispered, the knives nodded to frozen breath, as it read from tome of forgotten death. Flame rose, flame cold, wretched, wrenching soul of old. From the earth born anew, cleansed through blood and both defiled. Water mixed with grains of sand, cut from the curve of the mother's child.
Alright, so she definitely said a cat. Because I wasn't paying... I wasn't...
Frozen words conjured life, soul unbound to... Daylight's ended, so it was said, and then... The 4th was dressed in shades of red. One soul entered while the other fled.
Okay, so... I felt like we were doing okay.
Knives cut and are cut. The land it treads and blood is fed. Different clothes. Is it wolf or pheasant, spider or fly? Knife. Find it well, find it plain. All we are is in a name.
Alright, so she definitely said Elduin.
Malakath born, kin to no spell, slave to no other but Steel's bell.
Alright, let's actually make sure we're getting the first part of this right. Can you be more clear who made this path?
The cat whispered doubt to the knives, but its blades cut through the knee. It quivered no more, but fur set matted, lapping meekly at its fleas. The knives nodded to frozen breath, as it read from tome of forgotten death. Flame rose, flame cold, wretched, wrenching soul of old. From the earth born anew, cleansed through blood and both defiled, water mixed with grain. Frozen word, daylight's end, so it was said. The fourth was dressed in shades of red. One soul entered while the other fled. Fear perhaps, love maybe. What is the provenance of true denial? Know I not, but I know this. The robe was dressed in the ocean's vial.
Okay, so the reason I chose that time was because it made it sound like that the Khajiit ran away. The steer know you're down here?
The priest said to the dead one, "These apples I want no more." The priest said to the wind, "I light these fires so bones are warm." The priest tends to the dead, as the priest should. The fishwife is not seen, or heard, or even understood. Knows not, or cares too much to care. Priest moves in arcane guides, in light his mystery bare.
Am I starting to lose it? Because I feel like I'm starting to understand her now. Alright.
The cat whispered doubt to the knives, but its blades cut through the knee. It quivered no more, but fur set matted, lapping meekly at its fleas. The knives nodded to frozen breath, as it read from tome of forgotten death. Flame rose, flame cold, wretched, wrenching soul of old. From the earth born anew, cleansed through blood and both defiled, water mixed with grains of sand, cut from the curve of the mother's child.
It's so weird because I really feel like they are saying that they killed the Khajiit. So is it... Alright, I'm going to try, because Khajiit's in here too. But I still feel like I'm getting...
No, yes, yes and no. The second dressed, and the third signed, but neither scales nor empires did she find.
She said, no, yes, yes, no.
The cat whispered, the knives not from the earth born anew, cleansed through blood and both defiled,
no.
Water mixed with grains of sand, cut from the curve of the mother's child.
She said, no, when I chose this one. No, yes, yes, no. So then it is this one.
Frozen words, daylight, so it was. The fourth was dressed in shades of red. One soul entered while the other fled.
Like, this just sounds silly. That's why I don't think it's that one. I feel like it's still this one, because this one, like, went the right way.
Sand and skin, but no sand to touch. The dunes swept over a pact of blood.
Yeah, see, like...
The cat whispered...
Okay. I know I'm probably driving everybody crazy with this.
From the earth born anew, cleansed through blood and both defiled. Frozen... Daylight's end is... So it was... The fourth was dressed in shades of red. One soul entered while the other fled. Stout as oak, blood like wine, worthy was he of earthly crime. But ritual conjured is ritual complete. Frozen breath cannot halt speech.
Okay.
The cat whispered.
So the only problem is
from the earth born anew, cleansed.
If this is right,
daylight's end.
Like I think
so it was
I
said,
think that is right.
Fourth was dressed in shades of red.
And
One
then,
soul entered while the other fled.
And then this is
knives
right.
Cut and are cut, dressed in blood while the other signed. Sent to the void were the knives, and in its place comes wicked divine. The land it treads and blood is fed. Different clothes, same grin. Holes in the mask where skin meets skin. Is it wolf or pheasant, spider or fly? Knives are green and touch the sky. Find it well, find it plain. All we are is in a name.
And then...
Eldowin, Eldowin, a mare to be scorned. Plaintive cries and knells of death like echoes of newborn. Dressed in blood, washed in white, and winter turns to endless fright. For what is lack if all is lack and day is same as night?
Like I said, what? Where did? Oh, she jetted over there. Eldowin sounds very familiar to me. It's probably somebody that I have encountered, and I've just forgotten because that's what I do. I'm gonna look that up in between episodes to try to figure out like what I was missing. Alright, see if I can figure out what I was not getting there, because clearly I was not getting something. Where am I going? Seriously. Okay, so they wanted me... I mean, they did say it broke through the wall, but I figured I was in the catacombs, which is... Okay, whatever.
Is that magic? Careful, please.
No, it's not magic. Shut up. Alright, how do we get over there? Nope, that's not it. Anybody?
Good to see you. Steps of the divines.
Okay.
Blessings of the eight divines. How may I help?
God damn it. Oh, it's saying it's down. Down there. How am I getting over there, though?
You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance?
Where's down? I need to go down.
Remind us of our place.
Down? Okay, down. We found down. Excuse me, ladies, please. Don't, ladies, blocking the doorway. What's in? What's here? Somebody's bedroom.
Solitude is too big for someone like me. There's too many places to get lost.
Alright, so this is where we're going to be going. I'm going to try to... Alright, so we have two mysteries to solve. The mystery of that broken quest. And also... Eldowin. Eldowin sounds very familiar to me. And I'm just wishing something would click in my brain, but like we didn't get a quest or anything for that, so...
You've arrived at last. The heroine who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side.
Alright, thanks for opening up the doors for me. We're going to wrap this up here, because I'm eager to go do that research to try to figure it out. So we didn't actually proceed Dark and Steel this episode, but we did proceed a couple other things. So with all that being said, this has been the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim modded series, interesting NPCs. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu, goodbye and good night. Sayonara to Yasumi non-playable characters. Thanks so very much for watching. Please subscribe. Please join us on the Discord. Please support me on Patreon. Links in the description. You can do it for as low as $1. Please have a good night. See ya.